Alright, this is a video to show you how to properly configure a satellite, any sort of satellite that you may want to put into GPredict. And one thing to point out right from the very beginning is that GPredict takes in satellite data. Obviously there's a lot going on under the hood, Kepler's laws and things of that nature. It takes it all in, thankfully, in this simple system called a TLE, or a two-line element set. So I can actually bring up a little bit of information about TLEs here so that you can understand. It's exactly how it sounds. It is a two-line set of different information. On this Wikipedia page you can see line 1 and line 2, which is specifically a lot more information that is readily understandable and usually defines the motion of the satellite itself. And in the two-line element set, all of this information is encoded. So what we're going to want to do is go here to Michigan's RACS satellite page, because this is the first satellite that we actually tracked using GPredict. And they have all of their TLE data, the most recent, available on their page, which is really helpful. So what I'm showing you right now is the TLE itself. We can take that and we can copy it. And then we can just pull up a simple notepad document, paste the information right in there. Now you're going to want to take the name off, or else GPredict is going to get confused because it only takes the 2 lines of relevant info. Once you have that, you can go and save your file. Just remember where you saved it because it's going to be necessary to locate it later. Now going back to GPredict, we can go in, and we're on our tutorial module from the ground station video. We can click on Edit and Update TLE, and from Local Files. Now, you're going to have to do some looking, so this is why I told you to remember where you saved your file. You can click Other here on the drop-down, and essentially browse for your notepad, or your .text file. Here it's located in CubeSat, Documents, and we see it there, so we want to say OK. And it says Satellites Updated 1, so that means that your TLE data was taken by GPredict, and it should now effectively be in the GPredict database. So we want to close that. We're going to go over there to the top right to this arrow, this drop-down arrow, and we're going to click Configure. Now we're back to the page from the ground station video. We can take away Abraxas, the random satellite that we put in just that the module will take. And right here is actually the RAX-2 satellite that was taken in from the TLE data that we just updated. And that would normally be pretty obscure, but we can go to this drop-down, and it shows RAX right there. You can click that, and that shows that the name actually does correspond to your TLE data. So you're going to want to add that satellite in. Once you have that, you can click OK. And you'll see that RAX is actually in your system now, and you can do all sorts of things with it, track it, or data downlink.